Welcome to Wellness Wednesday, episode 175, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Right, gotta make sure I have my water bottle. Okay, alright, let's see here. If you're watching the recording, hello. My name's Eden. This other person sitting next to me is the lovely Cam the Man. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to share this with my phone, this live stream, this related groups, personal pages, get it all out there. As you guys are jumping in, say hello, so that I know that you are in here and, of course, that you can hear me. What is going on, Sean? Yo, dude, I really appreciate you being so proactive and sending me your ID for that. What's up, Ryan Real? How are you doing, sir? It's great to see you. Let me see. How are you doing today, Ryan? Hello. Oh, we get the hello as I spit on myself, but hello. It's great to see you guys. I hope you're having a solid Wednesday so far. Hello, Josh Arnett. It's great to see you, sir. Really great to see you. I feel like I was just talking with Josh and Sean. Let me see. Let me get this shared out. Boom. Share. Let's see here. All right. Perfect. Hello, Nasty Nate. What a true pleasure it is to have you here with us right now. Let me see. Share to your story. Gonna just hit the share. Just bear with me, guys, as I hit this share button a bunch of times. Start getting the engagement, because we all know how much Facebook loves to hate the content that we are producing here. So, it is what it is, but so we'll just do what we got to do to get around it. So I'll just share a bunch to, groups and everything. So let me see. Live. All right. Guys, I'm going to be talking about, I want to let you guys all know about some new products. Actually a new line of products that we will be dropping probably I'd say in the next week or two. Is our plan. I was literally right before the live stream started today, I was on the phone with Nate, and we were actually I wasn't, but I was assisting. Nate was designing the labels for these new products. So always got vid, bro. Hello, Magdalinda Garcia. Got the flu or vid, been down 2 days. Oh, dude, it's either or, bro. Same, but different. So, you just at home, Josh? Have you just been laying in bed, sick?
No.
Or are you just still up and at 'em, just, enjoying the...
free balling it?
Yeah, you free balling it, bro. What are you doing? Because that would be because even when I would, after I got sick, it's just, being at home for even, a day.
When did you get sick?
When I had the
yeah, I got it.
It's just I go crazy, so it's I couldn't imagine having a quarantine for what is it, 10 or 14 days, whatever it is now.
I think it might be actually 72 hours.
I don't know. I think it's 10 days.
Yeah, it's 10 days.
Yeah, in bed. Now, I'm a little jealous, dude, of you just posted up in bed. Have you just been watching Netflix and consuming cannabis? That's what I would do.
Did you see the new season of You came out?
I did, yeah.
I watched the first episode last night, and I was just this is getting repetitive. I don't even think I might
start watching it. It gets pretty good.
But
it gets pretty good.
It's just oh my god.
It's not bad. Hello, Robbie Fletcher. I didn't even see you at first. 10 days. Oh, so now it is Nate Never. Yes, Ryan, exactly what you said, dude. We are live streaming from Colorado. How are you doing today, Magda? Might have an order going soon, bro, for my shop. Yeah, let me know, Robbie, and then we'll have to we'll have to communicate about that and see how we'll obviously set up delivery and everything. But just let me know, my dear sir. From what I know, if it's the vid, I'd rather be up and at work. That virus blows. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, people think that like being stuck at home would be nice. It may be nice for like the first like day or two. And then it's like, I can't even like, I'm not even supposed to leave this room. So it's like, I would go stir crazy. There's only so many video games you can play and TV you can watch. It's just like, once you binge the Netflix shows, what else are you going to watch? Oh, so hopefully, Josh, you have a speedy recovery. What do you feel like, dude? Are you just like body aches, and is it just like flu-like symptoms? You can just say that, and yeah, like, but yeah, guys. So what I wanted to let you guys know, we're just gonna be talking. This is a generalized episode. So we're just gonna. I don't have a specific topic for you guys today. So obviously, any questions you have or anything, just let me know. I'm still kind of because last week we talked about that Curaleaf stuff, and I'm still kind of keeping a watchful eye over it to see if there's any updates on that, because I just look at that and I'm just like, you guys are kind of fucked. So yeah, it is what it is. So we'll see. But some other new things, Josh Order, our new gummies that'll make. Hey, there you go. Exactly what Nate said. So if you guys take a look at what Nathaniel Rogers just said, he's trying to just, make a sale to Josh. But as you can see, he has told you guys what the new product is. Well, it's going to be a gummy. So what we are working on right now is hemp drive compliant Delta 9 THC gummies. They are going to be Wellicy branded. Currently, I'm not going to roll out right now and right from launch. I'm not going to roll out a mixed pack of flavors. I'm actually going to be rolling out 2 flavor options for you guys. There's going to be a wild cherry and then a green apple. And I'm not saying this just because I may be biased, but like, they're fucking delicious. They're really good.
Are they?
They're really good. There's some of the green apple ones over there. But yeah, they're going to be very, very good. They're going to be 10 packs. So you're going to get 10 gummies. They're going to be 10 milligrams of hemp derived compliant Delta 9 THC per gummy. So in the entire pack, you're getting 100 milligrams of compliant Delta 9 THC in there in a delectable, juicy, and flavorful. I was thinking of other adjectives to use. Gummies, that'll, if you want wild cherry, like if you love cherry, pick up the cherry. If you love green apple, pick up the green apple. Regardless of which flavor you go with, I know you guys are just absolutely going to love it. I'll tell you this, it doesn't have residual, like hempy aftertaste or anything like it. Wild cherry through and through, green apple through and through the entire time. Just like with most edibles, guys, we put it right on the package where it says wait at least 1 hour before eating another one. Excuse me, I was about to burp, but I wasn't sure if I didn't. But yeah, Nate, we might have to say, don't fucking eat one more until at least an hour has passed. Just get the fucking in there, like all capitalized.
I don't think that's...
Don't fucking eat. Don't even think about eating another fucking one for at least 1 hour.
Might be hurting someone's feelings.
I know. Look, it's all out of just concern and just me wanting you to be cautious, because as I always say, especially with edibles, you can always eat more, but you can't eat less. I'll tell you this I'm not encouraging everybody to do that, eat all 10, but I will say I probably ate 10 of them. I ate between 8 and 10 of them when I was here on Saturday. I think it was Saturday when I came to the office. Yeah, Saturday. And I had no other than the THC that lies dormant in my system. I didn't have any fresh Delta 9 THC in my system. I was sober. And yeah, I can't remember. It's been either 8 or 10 of them. And it made me feel super nice. Like I felt the effects for sure. the intoxicating effects were there. So again, when it comes to these hemp derived compliant Delta 9 THC gummies, guys, same with Delta 8. I do not recommend that you drive or operate heavy machinery while using these products because it does cause intoxicating effects. All right. So that's just my recommendation, especially the main reason why is, yes, it's kind of the next big forefront in the industry, but also there's more states continuing to press and eliminate Delta 8, even like all isomers. So if Delta 8's banned, Delta 10 is banned, the THCO, the THCP. I even saw Texas where last year they tried to ban it and they got it removed. It's now banned in Texas. And they said, the Delta 8 and all the THC isomers, they even included THCV in there, which is fucking asinine. It's just a massive knee-jerk reaction. Hopefully, their hemp association will bring a lawsuit or something, to fight that. But that is something that I saw. I think I saw actually last weekend, Saturday or Sunday, when I was just looking on Facebook and I came across an article. So, so those of you guys that are in Texas, I was hoping John Ojeda was going to be in here so I could let him know about that.
That's probably why he's not in here.
Yeah.
Probably sad.
Sad, but those states that are banning Delta 8 and the isomers, they say like an isomer of THC, or as long as it doesn't exceed, 0.3% Delta 9. So Delta 9 is still safe. As long as it follows that 0.3% rule. Oh, John Ojeda, what's up, my man? Perfect. I just said your name. What the? Dude, were your ears ringing, dude? I literally said your name and you were in here 2 seconds later. Did you hear, John? Your state of Texas decided to ban Delta 8 and all the isomers, including THCV. That was recently. So, did want to give you a heads up about that. But, guys, like I was saying, the Delta 9 is still safe. We can still sell you the compliant hemp-derived Delta 9 THC products because it follows that federal guideline, the farm bill that it's written on. That cannot exceed 0.3% by dry weight basis. So, states where you guys can't get Delta 8, Delta 10, the O's, the P's, if that's what you want, you can still do the Delta 9. I'll shoot you I have something. Let me see, John. I took a screenshot of it, but I'll find the actual article, but because it was from, this was a written statement provided by the DSHS to the Houston Business Journal on October 11th, 2021. And it says, attention Texas consumers, Delta 8, THCO, THCP, THCV, and other isomers are currently illegal in Texas. And this is a quote, they paraphrased it, but it says, all other forms of THC, including Delta 8 in any concentration and Delta 9 exceeding, keyword right here, and Delta 9 exceeding 0.3% are considered Schedule 1 controlled substances. Sale and possession of these products currently constitutes a criminal offense in Texas. So, no, if you are in Texas, I don't care. I'm not going to ship it to you. Any other states where it's banned, we will not ship to you. Unfortunately, our system doesn't allow us to block specific products. So you may think like, oh, I'm an illegal, if you're in an illegal state and try and place an order and it goes through, you're going to be getting a refund. You're going to be getting an email from Cam or I letting you know that because of the state that you are in and because of your local government that they have decided to ban Delta 8. And unfortunately, following all local and federal state laws is of the utmost importance. If you can't tell, that is literally the exact script that we send you. Typed it out so many fucking times and sent it to so many people. But guys, you can still purchase the compliant Delta 9 products. Those are okay. Let me see. Fuck you, dude. I saw it today. Yeah, I mean that so it just passed. It was over the weekend or beginning of this week. It was very, 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 very recent. So, it was. So, John, that your order was in before that even came out. So, Yeah, it's but it just shows that the market is ever changing, especially when you look at it on a state by state basis. It's really wild that I have to say, hey John, I can't sell you Delta 8 products, but yo, you want these compliant Delta 9 products? Or should I say these compliant Delta 9 gummies? Do you want them? That's totally okay. So, just another thing that we have to kind of monitor and make sure we stay on top of it. Because I know a lot of, if you look at the verbiage on a lot of competitor sites that sell Delta 8 products, they literally say it's up to you to know the rules and regulations, basically passing all responsibility from them to you. Yes, you should know your current and local, you should know your local laws. But like us as the company, like we should also be aware of that and also notify you. I can't expect you guys to go. You guys have your own lives. I can't expect you guys to, sort through all the bills and the verbiage and everything and get a understanding of what's illegal and what isn't. So, so we try and keep the site updated. But I mean, we have a running list. So before any orders shipped out, especially Delta 8 products, we look at that list, and if that order is in a state that's on the no ship D8 list that we have, we're going to void the order. We're going to refund it. Or you could obviously swap it out for something else. But if you want Delta 8, I'm not going to be able to ship Delta 8 anymore starting on Monday. We're no longer shipping to Delta 8 products to Texas. So, just trying to keep you guys updated on that. It's definitely a bummer, but John, they can always fight it. That can always change. Just continuing to fight the good fight is kind of where we're at this point in time with all of this. Not yet, Ryan. When I get some of the wild cherry, more of the green apple will be don't worry. Once we're all done, they're all produced. Once they're all we have the packaging and everything already. Of course, guys, we will be having a day of just eating the edibles, talking about them, and even probably maybe running a little special promotion. We'll see what's going on. No sour gummies. That is correct, Ryan. Honestly, Ryan, I don't have people saying that I don't have such a massive demand for sour gummies where it would constitute me rolling them out, because people are I just want the fucking gummy at that point, honestly. But I get what you're saying. If we do get a bunch of demand and everything for sour gummies, we can do it. I mean, it's like Koi. They had a line of sour gummies. They discontinued those. Why? Sales. That's the only thing I can attribute it to. But yeah. So, and that's I personally would love sour gummies. But I want them sour warhead sour.
Sour.
Not those trolley,
low pitch
sour gummies. Those are not sour. You can't say those are sour. But thanks, John, for saying hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Keep on dropping those comments. Let me see. Yep. Well, for now, my flower is still legal. They're trying. I've seen some talk about Texas trying to actually ban smokable flower. Not to be the bearer of bad news, John, but that is something that I would kind of look into. But yeah, I mean, and they're not the first state to do that or to try to do that. There is some states where you can't do the smokable flower. But it's crazy. I mean, it's just you can legalize something, but then they're oh, nope, you can't be trusted to smoke flower or whatever. No, if you're going to legalize it and allow me to use these products, get the fuck out of here, government. Who are you to tell me that I have to stick with this consumption method? No. If I want to smoke it and it's a legal product, I should be able to smoke it. I don't understand why this is such an issue. It just goes to show that the government is they'll legalize something and then they just oh, no, we still want to fucking control you and what you do with it. When it's there's nobody controlling if I snort the alcohol or if I boof it or whatever. Nobody fucking monitors how I'm consuming the alcohol.
You gonna boof alcohol?
People do. Like,
butt chug? You do a little butt chug? Dude?
People do. So that's just a great example. I always just revert back to fucking alcohol shit because it's just like, yo, like, you guys are trying to like legalize this like alcohol, so it's just like, let's fucking do it. But it's like, why are you trying to overly monitor and restrict the safer of the two? Because if you're really concerned about public health, you should be flipping your stance and putting those measures towards alcohol. If you're going to use any measures at that point.
And cigarettes.
And I can go in and buy a fucking carton of cigs. I can go and buy 3,000 cartons of cigs. But God forbid I go in and try and buy more than 8 grams of wax. That's when I turn into a degenerate according to the government. Because that's the legal limit for concentrates out here in Colorado. On a purchase-by-purchase basis. Now, of course, I know there's some states that take it a step further where you're only allowed to buy this much in a month. Like, fuck you. I would, no. Because at least, like me, if I really wanted to get more than 8 grams, I could buy 8 grams today. Tomorrow, I'll go to another dispensary and buy another 8 grams. And then keep on doing that. If I really wanted to. So there was ways around it. It's just a pain in the ass. Because that would be a lot of driving. Hello, Lori Cam. Happy Wellness Wednesday to you. That's what I'm saying, Melody. People weren't crazy about sour gummies. I like sour gummies. That's just an assumption that I made based off koi, because I love the koi sour tropical gummies. Those things are bomb, but then they just got rid of them. I mean, they kind of like changed the line. Like they have like AM and PM gummies. Like they don't even make the regular tropical fruit gummies anymore. But they did discontinue the sour ones long before the tropical fruit. So I don't know, because I'm the same way. I get down on some sour gummies. Like sour candies are my favorite.
Oh yeah,
they are my faves. Although, dude, I did eat a sour warhead the other day.
Yes.
Shit ain't sour anymore, dude.
No, they're not.
I was like,
no. Kids got soft, bro.
I was like, what is this sweet?
Kids got soft.
What is this sweet black cherry? Like, fuck out of here. I see our gal, Michelle, our Melody. I feel the same. It's all about control of everything in our country by the government. You guys are exactly right. Cigs are legal, yet they're trying to kill vaping. Shows just how much the government cares about its citizens. Although you're going to get me started on the vaping rant again, Melody, so thank you. Positive news on the vaping front. There's been some lawsuits brought against the FDA, and actually some bigger companies have had their MDOs pulled back. Moving in the right direction. It's still a long battle ahead, but what the FDA is doing is not okay. Like, that is such far governmental overreach. Like, they are banning a industry without going through the House, Senate, like the basic rules of the government here in the United States. They just are like, well, it's legal, but like, we're just going to single-handedly shut this industry down by sending out these fucking bullshit marketing denial orders. So it's not over yet. Like, I'm pretty sure Views got approved or something. Did Views get approved?
Views has been approved.
Yeah, like Views is good. So,
oh yeah, Views, just got approved. FDA approval.
Because it's just like, if they didn't like,
do you actually want to know what it actually said?
What?
It said, got FDA approval, but these products aren't approved by the FDA.
No, honestly, I was kind of hoping that the FDA was gonna try and big tobacco and send them an MDO, because you know what that would have resulted in? They would have been on vaping side, and they would have had all their money and resources fighting it too. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely not over, but it's some positive things. It's definitely a positive result, I should say, but we'll kind of see as things progress. Turning Point was the first company to have their MDO rescinded And then like 2 days later, I saw that like 6 companies filed lawsuits. So that's kind of like the word's kind of getting around the industry. Like you get your MDO, file a lawsuit against them, and then they'll fuck it. They could possibly rescind it. So hopefully, everybody in this, I mean, I get why they're doing it for their company, but everybody should just like get together and just like, let's all just put all our money and resources together for once and just take on the FDA. Like that government thing, whatever it's called, like association. I don't know. It should just be gone. It's such a joke of a thing. They don't do nothing. Because it's like, guess what? If something says FDA approved or not FDA approved, like I buy shit that says not FDA approved all the time. I mean, all these products are not FDA approved, and I use these products every single day. And I feel the products that are FDA approved, sometimes, those ones do more harm than good. So I don't know what to trust. It's all bullshit. View Solo was approved, but of course, it is a Reynolds tobacco company. Imagine that. Yeah, Melody. I mean, I just don't think the FDA wanted to go up against big tobacco. You know how much money they have? More money than countries. So the little, taxpayer-supported FDA would definitely meet its maker at that point in time. So I don't know. I was kind of hoping that they were going to do it to them just for that reasoning, but you're right. I think they were like, we can't fight this beast. Like they're a little bit too big and have a little bit too much money. So, but yeah, I know. But that's good, Sean, about Turning Point, because I know they're one of the larger manufacturers, I believe. I've definitely been out of the vaping scene, so like I don't even know like the vape juice that's out there anymore. Honestly, I haven't had a mod in a tank in probably almost 2 years, I'd say. Like the last one that I bought, or Nate bought for me, was a pink lemonade. What brand was that? Lemon Twist. The Lemon Twist. Like, the pink lemonade. So delicious. I love it. It's bomb. So I have been kind of missing having a mod. But
that's nice, dude.
It is nice, but I don't need one. I don't even know where I'd buy one anymore, dude.
Smoking Buddha, bro.
Smoking Buddha.
Aspen Valley Vapes.
Nope. R.I.P. Aspen Valley Vapes. R.I.P.
AV Andy.
Let me see. Michelle Yvette said no flavor allowed in New Jersey. Yeah, and so that's the other thing is like, so not only are companies fighting the FDA with their BS, but also you have to think that local governments are also trying to just straight up ban flavors. So it's like, even if these MDOs go away, there's some states are trying to take a step further and be like, we're just banning fucking flavors. So if you fucks get through this, well, good luck. You're going to go vape tobacco or menthol flavor.
I mean, people adjusted to them. No one likes them, but
That would be like, yo, hey, Mr. Alcoholic, you're going to drink O'Doul. You're just going to drink this O'Doul's. Just so you fucking get the taste, but then, you're not getting drunk, but you're still getting the taste, and it just reminds you of what you're missing out on. Like, I don't know. I think that's dumb. Like, I like flavors. I heard something on, they were talking about the vaping stuff on NPR last week or something, and I had to obviously turn it up and listen to it. And they were the way that they were reporting it was, they literally said that like flavors are clearly designed to target children. And I'm like, no, they're not. Like, I feel like we are so far past this argument. I like fucking flavors.
It's just people hear one thing and they just regurgitate.
Well, that's how they get people to react. Target the children. And then everybody has knee-jerk reactions. Like, oh no, I don't want my little Timmy get vaping on fruity cereal nicotine. Well, then no fucking send little Timmy to the vape shop. Don't let him monitor what your kids are doing with your card. Like, we had some fucking lady, again, we check all IDs. Had some lady fucking say that like her son like took her credit card and like tried to buy one of the Delta 9 edibles. And it's like, well, ma'am, it's not shipped because we didn't get an ID But like also monitor what your kids like. Why are you just giving your kids their credit card?
I didn't even know how to use a credit card when I was
my mom never gave me her credit card. You know what she fucking did? Yeah, fucking go work. Go do something to earn it.
But and then when she would use it for like us, we wouldn't like see her use it.
No,
like,
my mom never physically gave me her card to go
do
use.
It like this. Use
or
this,
go do this. Go buy whatever. Like, no.
It was always cash.
If that. My mom fucking, she didn't give us fucking shit. Other than obviously the basic amenities. So, I had to fucking work for all of it. So I don't understand why kids are just like being handed parents' credit cards. I wish that must be nice. That must be really nice. Like, hey mom, can I have your credit card? Yeah, sure, little Timmy.
Well, they have their own credit card
now. God. Melody said, I quit and hate the taste of tobacco now. So are you done vaping? You're not vaping. You're not smoking. I mean, if that's what you're doing, I mean, vaping worked, right? I'm just happy. I just don't want you going back to cigarettes. Listen, like either you're going to vape or if you don't vape and don't smoke, that's a win. Fantastic. Now, vaping did exactly what it intended to do when you started it. You wanted to transition from cigarettes and then either, keep vaping it or eventually get off of it. But it sounds like you were kind of forced because of the flavor ban. But I'm happy that in your situation, you weren't like, oh, I can't get flavors, so I'm going to go back to smoking cigarettes. I'm glad you didn't take that path. So keep on it. Just don't go back to those nasty little ciggies, Melody. But I know there's a lot of people that are going to ultimately be forced to doing that if this stuff continues. Let's see. Sean was saying, if you want flavor e-liquid and they crack down the PACT Act, come visit me in Scranton at Vape Boss. Oh yeah, I guess it is it's not too long of a drive. Those states are so little where they can just like hop. Just boop, 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 boop. It takes me like from where I'm sitting to go up like north and get to Wyoming. I mean, probably what?
2.5 hours?
No. Yeah. And then if you want to go west, 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours probably.
To go like New Mexico and all those places and shit. Ugh.
Yeah. So, Melody said, "Oh no, I'm still vaping. Not going to let this make me quit vaping. I am making my own." Oh, perfect. Hey, like make your own. It's not that hard. Honestly, the hardest part about making vape juice, the hardest ingredient to source will be the nicotine. That's it. What?
Every time people tell me that they make like people that make vape juice, I always think about that blog post on AVV back in the day that like said like why making vape juice is bad or something.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
And like it was like
that was the thing, like bathtub vape juice or whatever.
It was like a real thing, but people got pissed. I remember I came in like working there after it was posted, and I'd get like hate emails for it.
It's like that was taken out of context because it was written in the form of you do not want to buy mass marketed vape juice that was just made in the bathroom. But like I used to make my own vape. I had a vape juice company like years ago, back in, I don't know, 2014, I think I had a vape juice company called Ascent Vapor. And, like obviously I didn't have millions of dollars in investment. So we were making it up and everything. And eventually, we were renting out, like a clean room to make it in when we started making it to be sold in stores. But like, making the vape juice at home for your personal use, there's nothing wrong with that.
It was just like in that article, just telling you how to be like safe and like cautious.
Like don't go to the store and buy the juice that was just made in somebody's bathroom.
Everyone just took out of context, like everything.
Make it at home by yourself. But if you're going into a retail shop and you're paying that markup for the vape juice, you need to just make sure that it's made in a clean room. It's made legitimately. Like, I do remember that when you
fuck you for making that, you piece of shit. What?
Yeah. Oh, Melody, there you go. Yep, nicotine stocked for years. That's the thing. I mean, you can get the nicotine in like those big ass bottles, and like you really
for like
it is really like I mean, it was probably the most expensive component of the vape juice manufacturing, but I mean, like in the grand scheme of things, it's not like insanely priced. Like most of you probably spend more in a day on like going out to dinner. Like it's for what it is fairly inexpensive. Just make sure, Melody, I'm sure you're well aware, whenever you are mixing with raw nicotine, make sure you have gloves on. because it is very, very concentrated. So a little bit getting on your skin it gets you pretty fucking buzzed, and you can get nicotine poisoning. So make sure you're just wearing the gloves, like the latex gloves.
Imagine if you met someone that was just like, yeah, just like dip some on my finger.
Dude, it happened like when we'd be making the juice, like you put the bottles away or whatever, and then like take the gloves off, and like if you would pick up the bottles, like shit would drip on it and you would move it. Dude, there'd be times I'm like, holy fuck, like I feel I'd feel buzzed and I'm like dizzy, and I'd like sit on Duke's couch for like 10 minutes while it just like goes away. But yeah, Lindsay, what a great way to jump in. Gloves are sexy, just make sure when you put the latex gloves on, you stretch them out so your hand, and then you pop them. I'm always a child with those gloves. Yes, I sure do. It will make you yes, it will make you very, very sick, nauseous, you throw up. It's just not something you want to experience. So if you are making your own vape juice, I'm just gonna say that make sure you're using proper protective gear with that. Oh, Jesus, Sean, like there's a fucking horror story. Please use gloves. I've got 1,000 milligram nick in my eye once. Okay, Sean, you are no longer allowed to mix without wearing like a hazmat suit. Like, oh my God, like Sean, or did I say Nick? Sean, you're gonna have to wear a hazmat suit, bro, and just like you're gonna have to suit up. I can't risk you getting nicotine in your eye ever again, dude. That must have hurt like a motherfucker, dude. Oh. How did that happen in the first place? Were you bathing in the nicotine or something? Or were you basking in it?
Probably.
It's like, look at all this nicotine that we got.
Squirting his eye.
Be careful, Sean. How long did those effects, how long until, your eyesight came back? I'd be afraid I was going to go blind.
It's like 6 days.
Like, dude, that would have scared me. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Yeah, nicotine, okay. Michelle, what states are small? Yeah. That's the states that I was saying are small in terms of us. Would be, Delaware, Rhode Island. I mean, New York is, we could do New York side to side pretty quick, right?
There's top corner states.
Yeah, because they're all just even Maine.
Yeah, Connecticut.
I just realized Maine is literally at the tippy top. So I'm I have to go from Colorado and just whoop all the way up. Well, I got to fly in to Chicago. I got to fly into Chicago, have a layover in Chicago, and then fly to Maine. It'll be fun, guys. You guys are going to see me posting content. Yeah, literally up there. You guys are going to see me posting content Saturday morning at 3 a.m.
What time do you land their time?
So... let's see. So I leave. Our flight's at 6 a.m. We land in O'Hare. It's 2.5 hours, and they're an hour ahead of us. So 9 o'clock, 9:30. We'll say 10, and then I have an hour layover. I think I leave at 11:30, and it's another 2 hours. So 11, 12, 1:30, 2, and then they're an hour ahead. So about 3 o'clock, probably. Is my rough estimate of me doing the math in my head of the travel time.
That flight home is gonna suck.
Oh my! I think it's a straight through flight on the way back. I think. I don't know, but I mean, yeah, I think it'll be better because I won't have to. Well, yeah, and I won't have to wake up. I have to wake up at 3 a.m. on Saturday.
What time do you come back?
I think we land at 5 or something on Thursday.
Oh, in the afternoon.
Yeah. It might be a little bit earlier, but Melody said, thank you, Eden, for my package. The Rift worked great, and I appreciate the OG cartridge. Both are excellent products. Fuck yeah, Melody. I'm just happy that, I was able to replace the Rift pen for you, because it does happen. It's no shade at Rift. It's nothing that Rift is doing. It happens with all disposables. Sometimes... from when they're manufactured, produced, as they sit on shelves, and they're the lithium ion is charged. By the time it gets to you, sometimes, like in Melody's case, she received a Rift Delta 8 Peng, was all excited, got the box, ripped it open, and started to puff on it, and the light just started flashing. I don't even think she got one puff out of it. It just started flashing. So And she reached out to me and like, listen, it's like, she just got it that day. She told me, it's like, listen, but if it goes like, if you receive the package and then you wait like 2 weeks and say like it stopped working, like it's hard for me to help you out in that case. But I'm very, lenient on helping and taking care of you guys. Any of you guys that have ever had issues with us, that like most of the time I'm going to take care of you. If it's a manufacturer or whatever issue, but if it is user error, I mean, if you throw it against the wall and, or you say, hey, I dropped this cartridge out of my car and it's broke. Well, I mean, there's not much that I can do with that because, I mean, I can't offer you, full lifetime insurance on the product. You kind of got to take that responsibility into your own hands. So I'm just letting you guys know. And also, I highly recommend, guys, some customer got really upset despite our terms of services saying this. If a package is lost, guys, and you do not purchase the route shipping insurance, you need to go and file a claim with the U.S. Postal Service, all right? I offer you that route shipping insurance. I don't make money off of it. Literally, all 99 cents or whatever you pay for the route insurance, it goes to route. That is just to cover your order. So if it's lost, you can circumvent the USPS claim process, file it through them. They submit another order with us, and we just ship it out. And it costs, like, if you're ordering anything under $100, it costs like 99 cents. Once it goes up, $2, $3, if that.
Yeah.
But if you're spending $200, $300, $400 on an online order, adding $2, $3, $4 extra dollars, is it much? And to have that peace of mind. All right. I had a customer get so mad at me because he's like, I didn't buy that because I thought it was just a ripoff. And I'm like, well, look, this is the exact reason why you buy it. And he's like, I'm going to go to the BBB with this, blah, blah. I was like, sir, like, here's our terms of service. You agree to it when you purchase from it. It says right here that any lost or stolen packages, when you do not purchase the route shipping insurance, you have to go through USPS. I was like, you can go. I was like, here's the BBB's website. Like, you are more than welcome to go and share your opinion, but I also have the ability to reply to that. So just keeping you guys updated with that. Lori said, I'll be up at 3 a.m. Well, I'll be probably posting some content at 3 a.m. So, well, it'll be 3 my time. So, Lori, I think 5 your time, 4 your time. Melody said, yeah, 0 puffs, but that's okay. We have your replacement and it's working just fine. Hey, and honestly, Melody, like, it has happened with the Rift, but it's not
common.
Very, very common. So that's why a lot of companies, like Straight and the herb extracts, THCV pens, those do come with the ability to charge it. They don't come with chargers, but I mean, you guys have a million of those chargers laying around. So I think that's why a lot of companies, yes, the cost, like their cost, the company's cost, that's another reason why is the cost. It'd be a little bit more for a rechargeable one, but I don't know. I've been seeing like teasers from Pinnacle saying that they were talking about having a new like design pen. So who knows? They may be releasing their same Delta Exchange just in a new pen. I can't say for sure. I've just been seeing talk about it. So who knows? Maybe they're working on a device, a disposable device with a rechargeable component to it.
Legendary.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's good just for peace of mind, personally. Yeah, and Lindsay said that's one of the things I loved about their straight disposable vape, rechargeable. Yeah, because I mean it. Or it's like it also sucks when it's like you use a disposable and then you could get down and there's still like some puffs in there, a quarter of it left or a third of it left, whatever. And then the battery dies. And then it's like, oh, like I got to use the most of it, but it's like, yo, like there's still some goods up in it and I don't want to waste it. So I've been there. I've been there with Delta 9 cartridges that I bought from the dispensary. And then all of a sudden the coil just pops. And there's like, I've had it where there's still half of it left. And it's like, well, fuck. But I mean, at that point, I just open it and then I consume it that way. But
you eat it.
I eat it and I don't know, dab it. Do whatever I want. It's just distillate. It's all good. It's all, what the fuck, wholesale? CBFX. Oh. What the hell? Hello, Matthew Ratliff. How are you doing today, sir? Let's see. Lindsay was saying Rowdy is really easy to work with too. I've had to file with them from a different seller and it was so easy. Yeah, that company is stellar. Like if, even if your package says like delivered, like, and it's not, like they'll help you out, but it's like, that's the other thing is like, I've had people where like, it'll say delivered and they wait for like a week. I've had somebody wait for 2 weeks to reach out to me and say like, hey, it says delivered, but it's not here. And I'm like, then why didn't you reach out the day that it said delivered? Because now I'm a little hesitant and a little sketched out by you.
Yeah.
Not saying I doubt you guys, but it's like there are people that will try and take advantage of the system. So just if lost, damaged, whatever, just make sure you reach out in a reasonable time. All right? So then we can do everything that we possibly can on our end to help you guys out. I will be up at 5 a.m. Well, Laura, yes. So you'll be up when I am awakening on Saturday morning. So, yeah, I'm going to have to eat a bunch of edibles on Friday night to try and go to bed by like 8 o'clock.
Or just don't go to bed and fall asleep on the plane.
I can't sleep on planes.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Did you know you're supposed to wear a neck pillow where it sits in the front? Like this.
Really?
Yeah. It's not supposed to go around like this.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because you're supposed to, because when you sleep, you're supposed to go.
Just looking dumb as shit.
Yeah, but I'm like, damn. I was like, that makes sense. I
my-
never got sleep pillows. I'm like, what the fuck is this? There's nothing in the front.
Oh
Go
my
forward.
god. Denise Hunt, hello! Wait, let me see. Hi, all. Sorry, I have been gone a while. Tom has not been doing well and had to have surgery and trips to the ER. Now he is in Hollyweird getting radiation, and they gave him an apartment there. So have time for now. I'm so sorry to hear that, Denise. Please pass well wishes off to Tom next time you see us from us. Yeah, because I've definitely, Denise, because it has been a little while because you sent me an email and I think that was the last time I talked to you. So guys, I know you regular watchers on here, so when you're not here, definitely know that you guys are noticed and that you are missed. So Denise, of course, if there's anything that I can do or anything, just feel free to reach out to us. Always here to support you, just like you guys support us. Hello, Justin. Oh, you joining us on the old YouTube today. Okay, Justin, I see you. Hello, my dear friend. Have you been having a spectacular week so far? I can't believe it's already Wednesday again. I feel like we were just here last week. Like it was just last week. Here we are. Maybe I think I'll give some of you guys some of these, Cam corrected me, pot rocks, these Delta 8 pot rocks. Maybe I'll give away some of these to you guys today. Like, who would want some Delta 8 pot rocks? Just to try it. No, the full bag is not filled, okay? Don't get too excited there, all right? Whoa! I know you're jumping out of your seat right now, like a full pack. Fuck yes! No, it's literally like this much, but it's 100 milligrams of Delta 8 in it. So yeah, well, I'll give away some of these today at the end of the show. Like that. I just have right now. They have other flavors, but these ones are strawberry banana. These are the ones that I have here. They sent them to me because they really want me to pick them up, but I really don't want to. So I'm just gonna send them out to you guys so you guys can try them. Honestly, it's nothing against. I like the delivery product. Obviously, we sell the herb rocks, but I do not like the name. That is literally a blatant. Like, obviously, I know what you're going for. Like
The pub bag.
you changed 2 letters. Like I don't like that. Like
Why?
I just don't like.
I think it looks good. I think it reference
And like the pot, pot just has like negative connotations associated with it. It's just,
and it's not pot.
you can call them hemp rocks.
Yeah, that'd be better.
Fucking herb rocks. Fucking
D8
Look,
rocks.
literally the company's Hemp Living. Hemp rocks.
All right, dude, you don't got to
I'm done.
it at
I
me.
am so done.
Let's hit your phone, too.
All right, whatever, dude. It's fine.
Breaking everything.
Verizon paid for the phone, so it's full free.
Is it? Nothing's free in this world.
Yeah, this time it was full free.
Even
Well,
with that activation fee?
obviously, if I cancel it, then I have to pay the phone off. But I have a question. Well, Denise, I have an answer. Hopefully, I have a friend who has COPD, but he is also urine tested, so no THC. What would help? Oh, Denise. Well, fortunately, I like to say and think that I know a little thing or two about the chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. But yeah, what I would recommend, honestly, Denise, kind of stay away from the smoking. Although I've had people with asthma and even people with COPD say that they have done vaping despite me not recommending that, and they said they had positive results. But what I would recommend, honestly, is a tincture, a edible, or a capsule.
A tink
is what I would recommend.
An ed or a cap.
Honestly. So Denise, something like the like the Wellicy CBD isolate oil. You can do that. Something like the Nirvana broad spectrum gummies. And then like capsules.
Koi has some?
Yeah, Koi has some day capsules. I mean, is he looking to get some sleep too? Or is it just for like anti-inflammatory, act as a natural bronchodilator to potentially help with, the shortness of breath and things like that? Is that kind of what he's looking to do it for in the pain relief?
You must be really interested in COPD.
He smokes and needs to quit. Yes, that is the number one thing that he should do. So then he could vape, again, it's hard for me to fully recommend it, even though I've had people say it's just hard for me to tell somebody with a respiratory disease to, consume, even though I believe vaping is a safer alternative than smoking, but, you're still, inhaling stuff into your lungs, the vapor. But I mean, so listen, he could certainly go the vaping route, because I mean, that should be his biggest concern, is stopping smoking cigarettes, because that is the leading cause of the COPD. So, is he on supplemental oxygen currently, or has he not been? I mean, he's diagnosed, obviously. So, has he reached that level where he is on supplemental oxygen, whether oxygen tanks or oxygen concentrators? Yes, he needs to stop the cough and breathing issues. Yeah, because as he's coughing, that's just going to worsen his shortness of breath and everything, and then that could lead to an exacerbation of the symptoms. So, yeah, I mean, certainly he could look at the vaping, but again, I would be more towards leaning towards the tincture, the edible, or the capsule. Even if he wanted to do a 2-prong approach and do something like a tincture to get that quick onset of delivery, since he can't vape it. I mean, unless he wants to, but, we'll keep vaping out of the equation. So then he could get that fast absorption with the tincture, and then he could eat an edible or a capsule to get that gradual extended delivery throughout his body. No, not on oxygen, and he is very active. Well, that's real. I mean, well, that's good that it hasn't progressed into the supplemental oxygen needs, because I know that you can it does restrict your lifestyle when you do get on oxygen tanks. So which flavor? Wellicy, which would be good. And yes, he will. And yes, he will use grape. I know, Denise, I was going to say, speaking to you, I never recommend anything grape. I mean, Denise, with him, I mean, I would honestly, I would just start out at 1,000 milligrams.
Oh, wow.
Do 1,000. He could cut it in half, because we are discontinuing the 250. It's just not really there. So 500, 1,000, I'm going back and forth on rolling out a more concentrated isolate. I'm definitely doing a more concentrated. I want to get up to 2,000 milligrams for the full spectrum, but besides the point. Denise, that's what I would recommend, because then, even if he talks to his doctor and his doctor is like to get off the smoking, and it's like, okay, like we can try the vaping. Then with the Wellicy CBD tincture, the isolate oil, he could use it as a tincture, or, if he speaks to his doctor and they want to try that, then he could at least have the option to vape it. Denise, so the flavors that he could use would be the apple, blueberry, grape, and the strawberry. So he stays away from the chocolate mint and the natural. All right. So those are the full spectrum ones, the chocolate mint and the natural, but the grape, apple, blueberry, and the strawberry Wellicy CBD isolate oil, those are straight CBD. So he can use those since he is drug tested. All right. He's in Kentucky, and the
doctor's an idiot.
I'm sure. I mean, no shade to Kentucky, but yeah, that's definitely not a place that I plan on visiting or ever living. I mean, I would own real estate in Kentucky. I would own real estate.
You want to live in Kentucky?
I'm buy fucking great real estate in Kentucky, dude.
Kentucky, Kansas?
I don't know. Yes, exactly, Denise. So the fruit flavors are okay. But yeah, I hope that he can, stop the smoking and everything. I mean, unfortunately with the COPD, it is a progressive disease. So eventually I don't know. I'm just hoping that he can get off the cigarettes to slow that progression down. So at least he can buy some more time, before, maybe reaching that supplemental oxygen. Cause I know a lot of COPD patients, once they do that, get to that point. So, yeah. Denise, if he does get to that point, my business partner does also own, our business partners own a large, I should say the largest medical oxygen distribution company in the United States. So, yeah. But I'm always here to, so if he has any more questions about COPD, because of that, I do know I am fairly educated about COPD. So I'd be more than happy to answer any further questions, whether he asks you or he calls me. Always happy to assist in that regard. Let's see. What would be a good vape to try to get him to switch over? I don't know. I mean, has he talked to his doctor about the vaping aspect? Like, because I have seen studies of people talking about it, but it's also just like, so you go to the COPD Foundation. It's like they don't recommend vaping because it's just putting something into your lungs. But so it's hard. But I don't know. I mean, it's like with vaping, it's like you want something, especially like to get people to switch, because that's another big complaint with cigarette users is, what do you do with the cigarette? When you want a cigarette, open the pack, pull the cig out, pack it, light it, you're good. People switching from cigarettes getting to vaping, they don't like the aspect of, I have a tank and I got to put the coil in and then I got to fill it and then I got to make sure my batteries are charged and I got to screw it on. I got to turn it on. I got to hit it. So it's a lot of extra steps. So people are like, fuck that. I'm just going to go back to cigarettes. So you got to kind of look at it in a device that would be easy to use. So like a refillable pod device would be something really, really good. Again, I've been out of the vape space for so long. I don't know what devices, like what good pod devices are out there. Fortunately, we have Fizzy Lifting, aka Sean. He manages a chain of vape shops out in Pennsylvania. So I'm sure he could absolutely help guide you. If Nasty Nate's still in here, he's a lot more in tune with the vape industry than I am currently. So there's still people in here. There's people in here, Denise, that you could post that question to. I'm sure some of them are going to be responding here momentarily for you, because that's the dopest thing about this is the community and how helpful we are to one another. So Denise, something low watt is definitely not a box mod. Caliburn, if you can find one. So Denise, the Caliburn is the Koi
Zen.
The Koi Zen. Do you remember that Koi Zen device that I had years ago, Denise? That thing was sick. That is the Caliburn. It was just a rebranded Caliburn. They teamed up and they just put their label on it. But the Caliburn was solid. Denise, call me or text me. I'm more than happy to help. Denise, if you didn't see what Fizzy Lifting's saying, you could see it. He does manage a chain of vape shops, so he can definitely assist you on that. But yeah, he kind of backed us up on that. On you would want to go with a like a pod device with that. Melody Carlisle, I used to be a respiratory technician. I have COPD and my lungs have returned to normal. My asthma and COPD has improved dramatically. Is that since starting to use these natural products? Because we've had other customers. I mean, Melody, I think you've mentioned that to me before. We've had quite a few other customers in the past with COPD approach me. I mean, that's so much so that I did a full Wellness Wednesday episode on CBD for COPD. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, what's a large potential benefit that's been seen in preliminary studies with CBD? Anti-inflammatory. What's a cause of shortness of breath in COPD? Bronchodilation, inflamed air passageways. Take that potential anti-inflammatory component and put it in there. You could have a potential benefit with that. So it makes sense, Melody, why you're seeing that. So I mean, again, that doesn't mean that like everybody with COPD, if they take that, they're going to have those same effects. Like, again, you should still talk to your healthcare professional before you start using these products, especially if you have a respiratory disease or any disease like COPD, because more than likely you are also prescribed prescription medication. So you need to also talk to them about that, about potential interactions, because I cannot share that knowledge with you because I am not a medical professional. Cam is not a medical professional. So you need to speak to a medical professional. It is of the utmost importance that you do that, all right, for your health and safety. I'm not just doing that. I know I may sound like a broken record a lot of times, but I'm doing that just to encourage safe usage of these products, because if you take the prescription medication out of it, then you don't have to worry about it. But when you add that prescription medication, there is a chance of interactions taking place, whether we know about them, whether we don't know about them. That's why you need to talk to your healthcare professional. All right. Justin Jenkins, I used to have real bad asthma myself, switched to vaping and got way better with my breathing. And that's, Justin, you are not alone. That you are certainly not the first person that has ever said that to me. I mean, I noticed it. Like, I mean, fuck, when you smoke cigarettes, you wake up the next day, and but now when you vape, it's like, I get vape all day and I wake up and I'm fine. Like, I'm not like all, like the nasty phlegm and shit you would cough up every morning when you were a cigarette smoker. Do you remember that? Do you get that with vaping? No. It's a safer alternative. Cannot talk to doctors in Kentucky as they never want anything other than what they get paid to prescribe. So, yeah, I could see that, especially in like smaller towns or like that's the doctors need that money to live. That's what happens. They should have just started. Never mind. Comment, dude. Well, I was gonna go into what was in that book, but never mind. I'm just gonna be quiet. Let's see. That PG works wonders. Yes. I think vaping is just incredible. So, yeah, Denise, pass that information off to him. Of course, he can make the decision. I hate that he can't go and talk to a doctor about that. That's such bullshit. Like, and I know he's not alone. There's so many people like that. Like, despite me recommending to do things, like, you may want to follow those recommendations, but it may be very difficult depending on where you're located, especially like Kentucky in this example, where they don't want to hear about it because they can't profit off it, which is bullshit. Take the money out of medication. I'm sorry, but pharmaceutical companies shouldn't be able to give kickbacks. But, that's a discussion for another time. There you go, Matthew. I don't hack up a lung every morning anymore. And that was like one of my least favorite things about smoking cigarettes, or when I was a cigarette smoker. Yeah, especially after a night out at the bar, going to concerts when you're just chiefing cigs. Like, that was horrible. I felt like I'd be like 19 and I'd be like waking up feeling like I was like a 60-year-old man just hacking up a lung. Like, it was so, I cannot believe that I used to smoke cigarettes. Ew. I mean, no judgment to those that still do it, but just, I hope you're trying to make the transition over. Because there's so many, like when I see people smoking cigs, I'm like, it's literally a safer alternative right here. His town has 650 people, and the bigger towns are not so much bigger. Oh, that makes sense. So there's probably 1 doctor, 2 doctors for the entire 650 people. Oh, God. So he's just like stuck. That sucks. That fucking sucks being in like rural America like that. For situations like that, like you should be able to go and talk to your healthcare professional and have an open and honest conversation about your health needs and what you want and whether or not that will be applicable to your end goal. Because your doctor's end goal should be the exact same thing as your end goal. But in this situation, it's not. It's just how the fuck can I make your end goal work with my end goal, aka me prescribing you something. It's disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. As I cough up a lung. Let's see. There you go. Justin, of course, I was also the only person my doc actually encouraged to smoke since it got me to take in deeper breaths. While I did so, I have a shallow breathing problem, which was hindering my asthma. Oh, so have you noticed that you're still getting those benefits by vaping, because you're getting those longer inhales? So not only is vaping helping you stay off cigarettes, Justin, but it's also helping you control your breathing a little bit better is what it sounds like. Glory said, if you bring up medical Mary Jane to the doctor here, they don't want to hear it. Won't even talk about it. I don't think I can. Can you go into doctor's offices and record things without their consent? I can like blur their face out, right?
Yeah. I mean, technically, you're under recording. They'll pull out some law, but like technically, you could. As long as you blur out the face.
I'm just saying, fuck. When Wellicy is just run, a well fine-tuned oil machine, and I don't need to be here every day. I'm just gonna fucking. That's what I'm gonna do. Is fucking. I'm gonna go to these small towns and just start exposing this bullshit, because that is disgusting. Like, John said, I just went next door and told the smoke shop about the Delta 8 in Texas. He had heard last night, so he gave me a D8 disposable for warning him. He's like, I can't have this. Here, take it, dude. Like, thank you. So again, that's the benefit of watching these live streams is like, I'm happy that John could go and tell the shop next door about it, because like whether you buy from us or not, like I don't want shops getting raided. I don't want people going to jail. I mean, nobody should go to jail for selling these products, but I mean, it's just, again, they legalize something with cannabis and then they're like, nope, we don't want this.
Like,
again, just another way for them to get people imprisoned. Keep feeding that privatized prison system. My doctor is great. He wants to know everything I take. He actually said today to watch out if I take any gummies while we start dealing with my new diabetes, but he is open to the benefits of stuff. So, and that just goes to show, I mean, I'm happy that we're getting 2 sides of the spectrum in regards to doctor responses. So it just goes to show that it's not like that everywhere where doctors will immediately shut you down. But I'm sure in a lot of places, especially in smaller rural towns, you don't have any other options. I mean, I guess you do now. You have telemedicine, right? That's what I would do. If my local doctor isn't gonna speak to me about it, I'll fucking telemedicine with another doctor that will at least have that conversation. That is a benefit of technology, guys. That wasn't available. I mean, even 10 years ago, telemedicine wasn't really a thing. Now you guys can sit at home in Kentucky or wherever you are, where maybe your doctors are so close-minded or just big pharma so far up their ass where they don't want to hear your talk about, natural holistic products. Jump on these telemedicine programs. A lot of them are, if you have insurance or whatever, a lot of them are covered. So, or a lot of them are inexpensive for people that don't have insurance, so they can still have access to doctors. So that is something that I haven't, I guess, thought of or recommended before. But, that is something for those of you guys that live in a place where your doctor won't have that conversation with you. I would do telemedicine, honestly. Sean said my doctor just likes to push prescription medications. That's why I don't go to the doctors. Yeah, I mean, I go to the doctor to get my checkup. That's it. I mean, like if I'm in pain or something, like I'm not going to be like, oh, I need to go to the doctor to get pain, because what are they going to do? Give me prescriptions. It's just like I could go to the doctor and do a test for ADHD because I'm like 90% sure I have ADHD for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to because I know that like even if they say you have it, the next thing is here's Adderall. I don't want that because I know like if I do, I've been self-medicating for my ADHD since I started smoking cannabis, and it does help me. It slows my mind down. When I'm high, it slows my mind down, and I can I can focus. Like when I'm not, like my mind is just all over the place. So it's just, and it's sad. Like I don't want to go to the doctor because of that, Sean. I don't want prescription medications. I just don't. Jesus fuck. She prescribed me a liter of promethazine for a cold. A cold! Yo, Sean, pull up. Here's a liter of lean for you, bro. You want some Sprite and Jolly Ranchers to go with it too? Here's a styrofoam cup. Make consumption a little bit easier. Might as well just start fucking doing that. If they're gonna give away a fucking liter,
It's a lot.
A liter of cola? Farva. I want a liter of cola.
God, you stupid chicken fucker.
But, sorry, had to make that reference right there. But that's insane because it's like, Sean, I mean, if you did use it, what do you use for a couple days? Maybe a few times. What happens then? Sits in your cabinet.
It waits.
And if you have kids or something, or teenagers or whatever, they see that and fucking...
teenagers especially. Let's make some lean.
I did it. Like, it's... If it's in the medicine cabinet and you're a teenager and you're like, especially if you listen to fucking like rap music nowadays.
Lil Wayne drinks this shit. Let me try it.
Yeah, like let me try this lean. Let me try this scissor. I mean, fortunately, chopped and screwed music isn't as big as when I was in high school, but that drinking lean, it's horrible. Oh, I can't get over a liter. Like, just give me a dropper full. Like, give me this much.
A liter of cola.
I don't need a liter. Holy fuck, dude. That's hence why I don't go to the doctors. I'm sure. Do you still have that liter of promethazine sitting in your medicine cabinet, or do you just dump it out?
Probably didn't even get it.
Oh God. Let's see. Nowadays, you can't even just go to a doctor for pain med. You have to get referred to a pain specialist nowadays. Friend was a sciatic pain and can't even get an injection until mid-November from September. Oh, so they're trying to step up the monitoring of opioids. It's almost like they're trying to learn from the opioid epidemic. I mean, I get it. If you need it, I'm sure that's a pain in the ass, but I get why they're putting those systems and processes in place because it ravaged communities. Like it's horrible. Fortunately, it's not really bad out here in Denver. But I know in like other states, like rural states and things like that, the opioid epidemic was fucking insane and still is. I'm sure maybe some of you guys have an area around you or know somebody that lives in an area around that where it's just been severely impacted. Like if you live in West Virginia or something. Terrible. Actually, I hit it and forgot where it is. Hey, perfect. Out of sight, out of mind is what I like to say. Denise said, my neurologist and Tom's oncologist both say CBD and THC, but that is a good part of Southern Cali. Yeah, I mean, they're very open-minded in California.
So Cal.
When it comes to the cannabis medicine, I mean, fuck, the term Cali sober is a fucking thing. I'm Cali sober. I'm sober on everything else, but I still smoke weed. I'll be Cali sober for the rest of my life. I'd be cool with that. So, guys, do you have any last minute questions for me? I appreciate all the engagement today. It was a good show, but I'll do a giveaway, for these fucking, I have to look at the names, Pot Rocks, because I want to say, the real name.
Pot Rocks.
Here the problem is if you really need pain pills, it's hard to get. Yes, so I mean, the people that were abusing that and getting, the pills. In return, made it difficult for the people that actually do need it hard to get. I get it. It's hard. I mean, it's just one of those, it's a fine line that they have to walk because they can't just be super liberal about it like they were because, I mean, doctors were just, there were literally like pill mills where you could just go to a doctor and, yeah, here. Or you say this to this doctor and they'll give you whatever you want. Oh, gosh. John, it was popping today. Send me some Pop Rocks.
We can't.
I can't.
Sorry.
I can't, John.
They're Delta 8.
Ooh, the D8's bad. The date. Matthew Ratliff said, I've been Cali sober for a while. My fucking
Cali
dude.
sober for years.
So now I make it with gummies and ibuprofen. Look at you, Laura. That's a nice little combo right there. Right. Then, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'll pick 2 winners. All right, so Lindsay Hipple, you're number 1. All right, and then let me pick another one. Let me see here. Hold on, let me see something. Let me take a look. All right. Yo, has anybody? I just saw, dude. I think this is like one of Margie's relatives, but I just saw her name when I was searching it. Has anybody talked to Margie Higgins lately? You know who brought that up? Fucking Danny did the other day.
Really?
She's like, does Margie still watch your show? And I was like, you know what? I haven't seen Margie in like 6 months. So, I don't know. It's okay, though. It's all right. All right, so
Did she order stuff?
No, she hasn't ordered in a while. I don't know. Nope. No. Hello,
Benjamin.
All right, so number 2 would be Denise Weisenhunt. I'm giving away some of these Pot Rocks. They're Delta 8 Pop Rocks. These ones, don't worry, Denise, they're not grape. These ones are, I just have strawberry banana here to give away. So, Denise, yes. I invited here last time, I think it was, or 2 times ago. Hell yeah. Are you getting the notifications again, Lori? Hey, Benji. Hello. 0 anniversary follow. Right. Yes, guys, and the code for today, what it'll be, what is it? It'll be WW175. Before you try and use that, let me make sure that I activated it last week before. I made a bunch of code. Let me see. Holy fuck, I gotta scroll through all these Christmas ones. All right. Nope, I guess I forgot to make that. Hold on, Matthew. All right. All right. So WW175 will give you 15% off for the next 24 hours. Ladies and gents. All right. So use that. WW175. Use that up.
Use it up.
All right. Yep. Denise, your address is the same, I would assume. So, all right. Yep, Denise, the code will be WW175. The herb rocks. Yeah. That's John is talking about these herb rocks. So these are Delta 9 herb rocks. So Delta 9, the ones that I'm giving away today, these are pot rocks. So it's Delta 8 pop rocks or pot rocks, whatever. All right, so it is what it is. All right, guys. So yeah, use those coupon codes. So is this the 175th show? Yes, this is episode. Yeah, 175th time that we have gone live on a Wednesday for at least an hour. So, I mean, we're 2 years. Yeah, we're going on to 3. So, yeah, it's been quite a journey, guys. It's insane just seeing like the one episode 175.
No, over 3.
So 2 years is 104.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3, we're going on to 4 years. Yeah, so we're going on to the 4th year. It'll be, I think it's in March is when we hit the 4th year. The anniversary sometime in March. That's kind of fucking crazy that
51 episodes away.
Isn't that wild, guys? Look at us. So, guys, we couldn't have done it without you. Like, this is nothing, man. This ain't me. This ain't Cam. This is all you guys hanging out, showing support, engaging with us, and, just being loyal followers. So we very, very much appreciate you guys continuing to show up here and allow us to, keep talking cannabis products because it's pretty fucking fun. So, if you guys weren't here, then I wouldn't be able to do this. So I'm very, very thankful and grateful for you guys. A long way from when Mr. Cam did AVV Live. LOL.
AVV Live.
Yes. Don't worry, Ryan. I get to see all the AVV guys every day, except for Gary. I don't get to see D lives in Florida now, but I get to see all Corey and Andy.
AV Andy.
I get to see.
AV Andy. Oh
Denise, I remember long before Kim. Yeah, the one that shall not be named. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Although some of you guys remember that I had somebody sitting next to me before Cam when I first started Wellicy. So yeah, that's funny. I forgot about that. So thanks for bringing that up, Denise. That made me laugh.
You win some and you lose some. He lost his spot.
Justin said, without us, they'd have to go out and get real jobs. Exactly, Justin.
Yes.
So you all are helping me achieve my dreams by supporting us. So yeah, that's just the way a business works. I start the business, and unfortunately, people like to irk around. Business making money is like a negative thing to say when it's like, no, that's a good thing. Because by the business making money, it allows me to continue to provide the service to you guys that you all love so much. Righty. Oh, Scooter, Andrew, and Capital Corey, but no Mr. Cam. Oh, no Mr. Clean. I forgot Mr. Clean. I forgot he was fucking Mr. Clean.
I remember the day someone said that on AVV Live. They're like, doesn't Gary look like Mr. Clean? And Andy and Corey lost it. I remember just hearing them. And that's...
Benji said making that dollar. It's all good and all love. So, yes, as Lori said, everyone have a great week. We will be live on Friday. It will be, next week, guys. The live streams are going to be a little weird since I'm going to be out of town in Maine. So, I'll probably pop in and just say hello at least for a little bit or throughout the week just to say hi to you guys. I'll be around. We'll still be available for you, orders and everything. It's just going to be functioning, but I'm just not going to be in this same state. So, guys, use that coupon code, and if you have any questions or need anything, please feel free to reach out. We're always here to help and support you guys. But if not, don't worry, Laura. You can say have fun next week on Friday with me, but I appreciate you very, very much. So, but yeah, guys, I'll see you all on Friday. Don't worry. I'll remind you guys about my trip next week again. So, have a dope night. Stay elevated, and I hope you feel well tonight. Yes. All right, guys. Well. We'll see you all on Friday. Thanks for tuning in to Wellness Wednesday, episode 175. See you all on Friday, guys.